the Oeverwal. Last time on Voyage of the Oeverwal.
I say, Captain. Minstrel, yes? We've taken a vote and decided 2 to 1.5 we would like to come with you. If you'd welcome a band of merry minstrels on your voyage.
Well, beats living in a death pit with no audience.
Yes, thank you, Snoot-Track. Snoot-Track only gets half a vote. We've decided that even if you're not returning immediately to Amsterdam, we'd rather be anywhere than this horrible death trap of a place. It's like a prison.
All right. Did you ever name this island?
Oh, yes. Friesli Doodval Island. Doodval for short.
What does that mean?
Death trap.
Of course.
I wanted to serve as a warning for future travelers.
Yeah, I'm sure it will once we return home.
If we return home, everyone make sure you aren't taking any bugs or shells or sharks or snakes or anything. No souvenirs. I'm looking at you, Cha-Chun-Chun.
But he's me dingo. Aww. Off you go, Boomer. You're a good boy.
He'll be better off in his home country.
Oh, great white shark! That place really is a death trap. My map was right.
Don't remind me. It goes against everything I know as a doctor to be true.
Not to mention everything I know as a mathematician.
Everyone do as the minstrel says. Take no trophies from this place.
But I have these berries.
Strychnine!
Even the berries want to kill me. I've eaten 6 of them.
Head down to the infirmary and tell the chef you need to vomit.
Again?
Do it.
Oh, yes, Captain.
And far, far to the west, Columbus sets ashore amid celebration on the Argentine coast.
We have them now, Haven Snuten! Maybe. Smells different. I don't know. It gets the blood flowing, the heart pounding. Listen to the rhythm of the dancing. No, please don't dance. You cannot do it. Nonsense, Mr. the Snowden. Look at me go. Hoppa! 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 Ow! Wow! My file of good luck magic! I'm cursed! Cursed!
Hello. I'm an indigenous Tupi man. Let me help you with your injuries. What is that awful smell?
Smallpox. It's all of my good luck magic I was casting into the new world to spread amongst its peoples and cause them delight and fortune for years to come. Well, I, Christopher Columbus, am cursed. Yeah, he's delirious. That is the smell of the smallpox.
We must surround him with my village council. Our many noses must take in this wicked and lucky scent and spread it far and wide. The name Christopher Columbus will be revered by the indigenous peoples of this land for the wondrous luck he has brought us today.
As Columbus's destiny in the Americas was finally sealed, the revolution of conservatism in Europe was at its apex as the Oosterhout Flat Earth Circle met the King's Guard on the banks of the Amstel in the heart of Dam Square.
Bake shell, Oosterhout, reach for shell.
Get your apple tart here. Enjoy some Judenkaken. The tinkerbrot is only okay, though. Eat the stroopwafel instead. Stop it, Wim Friedrich. What if tigerbrood is the king's favorite?
Oi, you 3.
No bait sales on Dam Square.
Language?
We're speaking language, are we?
I thought so. Ham, sham, lamb, cram. Yeah, I'm using language. You try.
Otter.
Well, good enough.
We're going nowhere unless you grant us audience with the king.
Not possible, I'm afraid.
If we gave an audience with the king to every revolutionary who popped a bake sale up on Dam Square, we'd be,
Language!
Masha, Russia, Perussia. We'd be ushers. That folded right in there. Did you hear that?
elephant.
All right. Now move along or we'll get you arrested. Hang on.
Yeah, get you was weird.
Move along or I'll make you arrested.
Suffer you arrested?
Don't be ridiculous.
Have?
What, you?
No, he's got a point though, doesn't he?
Move along or I'll have you arrested. Hey, that works better. Move along or I'll have you arrested.
What happens if you have us arrested?
Well, you'll be taken before the king.
Bake shell, get your Dutch treats here!
Come on, then.
Meanwhile, Meanwhile, at the smoking husk of the Maldivian cannibal village, the Turkish Armada has a decision to make.
It's a burned-out cannibal village, Your Highness.
This is the work of Columbus! We're on the right track! Load the ships! Onward and southward!
What about this village, sire?
Burn it again! We don't want any evidence we were ever here!
Yes, sire. You heard him! Burn it again!
Yes, sire.
Not far away, Maurice Richelieu was discovering that his new crewman was even more useful to his endeavor than his spy.
Anton, so you are telling me that he aims to sail to the edge of the world?
Oui. I know it sounds absurd, but Polder Van Dyke is absurd.
Perhaps that is why I am so fond of him. We French are the global curators of the absurd. Isn't that right, Ehrenburg?
Oui, oui, chenille. Cacrou, cacrou.
What is his plan?
The answer, sir. He never really said.
I heard him say once to his manservant.
Oui,
he said his plan is to use the air and the sea currents to find where their water is flowing to.
That is so ridiculous! It's going to end up at the bottom of the earth where there is nothing!
Yes.
But he will have to sail around the long way first. Quel drôle de boss! Ehrenburg, change course! We will simply take a shortcut and meet him there.
Bien.
But the dangers were not only looming from without. There was dissent within the ranks of the Wiffleball crew as well.
Yes, come in.
Hello, Captain.
Captain,
Boutros! Bannister! What can I do for you?
it's this voyage. It's...
Brilliant, inspired, the purport of an entire generation?
No, it's nonsense.
Nonsense! Nonsense!
There is no evidence to support the flat Earth theory anymore.
Columbus proved that.
But what about my map? Death Trap Island!
The existence of Death Trap Island proves it even more.
He sailed away, diddle-dum-diddle-doo, from Amsterdam, diddle-nuts, diddle-crew, to the edge of the world, bottle-jump, bottle-poo, which wasn't there.
All right, stop it! Thank you!
Deedle-nuts, deedle-nuts.
Listen, we are very close to the discovery of something that will prove my dad, my father, I mean my lord and king and emperor of Spain and Rome's theory correct and make him proud of me.
But there is nothing to discover, Polder.
It's time to admit defeat. Your father.
King?
Emperor of Spain!
And China, Philip!
All right, animals, enough!
He was that jip-tight diddle-dum-diddle-bum, like a buckle-chuck tree, apple sauce, apple yum.
Stop it!
Morale is low, Polder.
And there's very little science to do. Whenever we do find anything truly fascinating, we move on before we have a real opportunity for learning.
Well, there will be opportunity when we discover what we have been charged to find.
But it isn't there, Polder. What you're looking for, it doesn't exist.
Edge of the earth! Edge of the earth!
Allahu Akbar.
I told you!
But how can
I
it...
told you we'd find it if we sailed far enough!
We're all going to die!
Diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, I'm quite afraid. Diddle-diddle-diddle.
The current is strong here, Captain. We should weigh anchor lest we be
Yeah,
pulled
right.
over.
right.
Good. Yeah, weigh anchor. Turkish Armada! Dead and stern!
I'm too young to die!
Holy
97!
crap! Holy crap! Diddle squeaky diddle slap! Holy crap! Holy crap! Diddle squeaky diddle slap!
Where did that come from?
My highly developed sense of hearing says it that way.
Northwest? But
French frigate! Northwest!
Adoma, we're trapped!
Captain! Yes? I have fashioned these watertight suits. I haven't had time to test them. But we could swim.
It won't work. We'd be pulled over the edge by the current.
We have to go over. What? It's the only way.
We'll be shattered to pieces.
We will with an attitude like that. You have to believe, both of you. No buts! Neither of you believed we would find the edge of the world, and yet here we are, because I never lost faith.
Never lost faith! Roar!
If you believe we will die, we will die. But if you believe as I do, that we will live, then we will live.
That's absurd.
I believe.
What?
I believe. Do it. Let's go.
Oh, bangers and mash. Yes, I'm with you. But I'm wearing one of Kasim's suits.
We all should.
Agreed. Fisher!
Yes, sir.
Take this ship into the current. Shout and over as fast and hard as you can take us.
Yes, sir! Fast and hard, man! Take her over the edge!
Voyage of the Oeverwal.
So you see, we need you to declare the Earth a flat place so that we can continue baking fine Deutsch treats like these without fear of change or progress.
Yeah, but they already believed it.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Thanks for popping in. The Lebkuchen bars are delicious.
I don't fancy Lebkuchen.
Tim, shut up.
And Friedrich.
Are you sure we can do it, sir?
Well, they did it, so why can't we? Are we not as absurd as they are?
Oh, that's so absurd, it just might work.
The Oeverwal was now the first vessel to sail into open space. Her crew, the first human eyes to look back upon the great blue Earth.
Imagine, we are the first humans to see this majestic vista. The entire Earth from space. What do you think, Jaap?
Yeah, no, I imagine the taste. That's great for all of you. Wonderful.
It's sort of pie-shaped.
I can't believe it. It goes against everything I believe in. Everything I thought I understood about the world.
This is amazing! This sucks.
Hand me a flag. It's time to make my father proud of me. This really will mean something. I now claim this space, I guess you'd call it, in the name of King Karl II, Lord of the Netherlands and Emperor of Spain and Rome. Wow, that really just keeps floating away, doesn't it?
Voyage of the Oeverwal, Episode 13, It Just Keeps Floating Away, starred Bill Newton, Cole Howard, Peter New, Caitlin Bairstow, Chris Francis, Ian Hanlon, Emily Tennant, Leah Jewell, Callan Dorval, Brad Swale, Lee Majduke, John Moutre, and Colin Murdoch. Voyage of the Oeverwal was written and directed by Peter New, engineered by Henny Britton, music by Jeff Timischuk, theme music by Peter Allen. Produced by Peter New and Henny Britton. Recorded at Azure Studios in Vancouver, BC, May 25th, 2019. Find us on Twitter at Oeverwal, spelled Oeverwal, and on Facebook at Voyage of the Oeverwal.